Hi, welcome to Mark Bajerski YouTube channel. It's a beautiful day. I'm really wanting to share something today with you with regards to the Pure Energy Healing 4-day practitioner's course, where you get to learn how to heal yourself. All the tips, all the things that I've learned over the years of how to help me and my clients in a very natural way, sometimes mysterious, sometimes OTT, because people just really struggle with it and to really believe in the concept of there's more to life than eating, drinking, sleeping and working and all that the science gives you, you know, the spiritual, the things that you can't see yet. We know wholeheartedly that curing the root cause of anything is a little bit more than science. That's my belief. Science is definitely a wonderful thing to help us in certain times of our life, but they never really hit the root cause of the issue. So they only tackle certain things that are there, and it's more of a suppression rather than a healing. So a lot of people will disagree with that, but through my decade and a half of looking at clients coming who were, you know, filled with tablets, it was only a preventative measure, never really tackled the root cause unless the body was, you know, strong enough to be able to heal the root cause on its own. And a lot of the times the body does do that. And then we put it down to the amazing drugs. Not necessarily. You know, our body heals itself on a natural level, and we tend to forget that, you know. Oh, I feel better now. Oh, thank goodness for that tablet. So we're looking at the Pure Energy Healing course that a lot of people can and can't make it to Canada and can't make it to Spain. So I thought I'm going to give you little snippets of the course of, you know, just a little moment of what I would share with you of how to help you along your journey, and I'm quite happy to do that. And in fact, I'm overjoyed to do it, you know. It really makes me happy to do. So I was thinking just a few minutes ago, what can I do to share something with you that helps me and help my clients over the years, and what I introduce into the Pure Energy Healing 4-day course. So here goes. We're gonna talk about cleansing the aura, the life force. A lot of people have gone now. As soon as you mention aura and life force, they're gone. Around us is an energy, an electrical field, if you like to use that phrase as science would, or anybody else would who doesn't really understand this field of work. We call it the energy field, or the life force, prana, the chi. There's lots of different names for it, but basically around your body, as your beating heart beats, it produces this electrical powerful field, and it's extremely powerful. We talk about if we could bottle this up, this energy that's within us and what we create at any given moment, if we're able to tap into that energy, to be able to focus that energy in a certain place. And that's why I'm not talking about this side of things, which is focused healing and focused energy that you can heal somebody from a distance of 5,000 miles. I'm talking about the energy and around us now that we could bottle up and use to generate electricity. And it's proven beyond a shadow of a doubt, this electric that we produce could probably light up 2 or 3 streets of houses. That's how powerful our energy is, possibly more. And if we really tap into that energy even more, I think we could ultimately create so much energy, it's unbelievable. So what do we do with this energy that's around us at any given moment when we are in a really bad place? Because what I've learned over the years, do you want to come a bit closer here? What I've learned over the years is that when we are in a vicinity of, I call, dark, dirty energy, we tend to feel heavy. We tend to feel exhausted. For instance, going into a shopping centre, give yourself an hour in there and you'll understand what I mean. You feel exhausted, literally. And that's because your energy is touching and moving past other energies. And as it moves past other energies, if your energy is stronger, And if you're feeling really, really strong, as you move past somebody else's energy, you will give somebody else your energy if they're feeling weaker. And it's a natural thing. So we help each other. But with that, when I say we give them energy, we also pick up some of their energy. So we're like a vacuum cleaner for other people's negative energy. So we will literally, without even realizing, we will turn into a healer without knowing. And we are truly all natural healers without even realizing. So as you're walking past certain people, or if you're in the vicinity of Wi-Fi, 5G, you're in the vicinity of really, really heavy towers, cell towers, and lots of other things, microwave ovens, computers, when you're in the vicinity of these different waves, this different energy wave that interferes with yours, you will be subjected to that energy in your energy. So it's called dirty and heavy energy. So when you're in that vicinity, you will pick up this energy and it will distort your own. And it distorts it in many different ways. Those distortions can have your mind thinking different thoughts, because your body is now out of balance and out of sync. And I truly understand why gurus go into nature and they don't meet anybody for 2 or 3 months. They become recluses, because really, when you are trying to be the most powerful you, the most powerful energy, when you're trying to find out who you are, you really need to be in your own energy and in Mother Nature. And Mother Nature clears you all the time. So going back to one of the things that I learned very quickly is when I was seeing people coming to me from all walks of life, whether they were millionaires, billionaires, whether they were solicitors, nurses, doctors, whether they were mothers, I would just sit with them and just look past them and see, wow, the energy, the colours, because you create colours sometimes as well. Your energy vibrates at colours. And sometimes they vibrate fast, slow, sometimes they look heavy, sometimes they look dirty. Lots of different colours we see and lots of different things. So I learned to understand what was happening with energy. And I also learned to see energy within a client which was slightly off. So the energy may be on the shoulders. So if I could see energy accumulating and it was dirty or heavy energy on the shoulders, I would know exactly what that meant. And same with the head, the same with, and sometimes I could see that energy is just moving back and forth, and it could be on the eyes. And I could say, oh, your eyes are very stressed today. And they'd say, how do you know? And I say, because the energy around the eyes is moving and I can see it. It's not moving as it should do. It's a little bit off. How do you know? I don't know. I can just feel it. So I was feeling energy, and people were saying, wow, that's absolutely right. That's exactly how I feel. Or I could see just at the top of the head, and I'd say, oh, have you got an issue on the top of your head to the right hand side? Oh my God, I've had an headache for 2 days. Right. Well, I can see that. I can see it now. So now that you know, it is possible to see energy if you work at it. Okay. If you work at it and keep working, you can see it. But this video is about how to clear it. And one of the things that I used was a spray. And many people were using these sprays, which were called aura sprays. And I could see them spraying them at big shows, and I was looking and I'm thinking, not much has changed there, it's still the same. I like the idea of an aura spray, but it doesn't work, so I didn't really bother with it. It didn't mean anything to me. And other people went, oh, it smells lovely and all that, but as I was looking at the energy, nothing was shifting. So I didn't really bother for the first few months. Anyway, there was a day when I was out walking on the street, and I just happened to notice this boy and girl who were basically, I was in front of them and they were walking at a steady pace, and so was I. And I looked at both their energies, and they were connected. The energies was moving in and out of each other, and I was going, whoa, that's amazing. But it was really heavy. And as I was getting closer to them, I could feel and see what was going on. And I realized they weren't happy with each other and they were very angry. And I could see that energy between them, and it was like moving back and forth. And that's why when you're sat with somebody and you're both angry, it's really bad. You need to get up and go. You need to go your separate ways, go into nature and clear yourself off on your own. That's always a good thing to do. And then you feel better and you come back and everything's okay. A lot of people don't. They wallow in that energy and they feed from each other that energy. So it's really bad. So anyway, going back. So as I'm walking, I'm seeing this energy and I could feel their anger. She shouts at him and he shouts back. So I thought, okay, they're definitely angry at each other. As we're walking and moving closer into the village, the rain started, a downpour of rain. And as it rained, I was watching their energy. And as it was raining onto them and onto me, I could see the energy dispel. And I thought, Jesus, I wonder if this is possible. So what I did was I got some rainwater, because I ran straight back and got some rainwater as it rained, and I put it into a bottle, and I put it into one of these. And what I did was, when my client came who was in a bad place, I'd spray them and see if anything happened. Oh. That's beautiful. And it did. It did. I could see a difference. Not massively, but I saw a shift. So from that moment on, I thought, what I need to do is start collecting the most beautiful waters from around the world, the most purest waters. So I'm going to show you now. In this bottle is water from Bali, the sacred water fountain as it comes up from Mother Earth, the very beginning of the Ganges water, and all of these waters I was collecting. And then I was collecting, as people was giving me, waters from Fatima in Portugal, which is a sacred place, and blessed waters from all over the world. So I started putting some drops into here of these sacred waters, and I found myself placing my hand over the water and blessing it and sitting for an hour or 2 hours meditation and putting energy into it that would help heal my clients. So we ended up with this, and at the end of every single healing session for over 16 years, you would always see me spray this, and I always have these bottles ready at the Pure Energy Healing Academy. So when the practitioner's finished, they spray their client down all their body. And it's beautiful. So that's one of the tips I want to share with you. You don't have to go out there and spend 16 euros, 20 euros. I've even seen them at 30 and 40 euros. Oh, just hang on a second. A butterfly. Let me just put it out. There you go, darling. Sorry, that was a beautiful butterfly. Okay, so you don't have to spend that kind of money. And literally, I've got to be honest, I've never come across an aura spray that I have seen made a difference. So make your own. So let's do that, shall we? So you get a little bottle like this, whatever size, and fill it up with as natural water as you can. Always better if it's not from the tap, but if you can distill it or boil it and then pour it in there. I have distilled water or whatever. I mean, when I say from the tap, what I mean is it's filled with chlorine and all that, so it's better if you can get some distilled water. Once you've done that, another wonderful thing you can do is think to yourself, if this is for you, if it's directly for your energy, what is it that you find is a challenge in your life at this moment? Okay, so have a think about that. So I'm going to think about, for me, what is my challenge at the moment? Okay, so I'm working too hard. I know I am. I'm putting a lot of work into what I'm doing, and I should be a little bit more balanced. So what do I need as a crystal that will help me balance my energy? What kind of crystal do I feel I would go to if I want to slow down my work and be more balanced? So I think about that, and then I will get that crystal and place it next to this, or hold it in my hand and hold this in my hand, or hold them together, or if it's a flat piece of crystal, lay it on top, lay the bottle on top. If it's a crystal that can go into water, there's nothing wrong with, as long as that crystal is a crystal that can go into water, like a quartz can go in, so you would put it into the water. That's another thing you can do. So after you've done that, once you've got that memory thought of what you want to clear from your energy and clear off your energy, and what's happening at the moment is what you would put into the water. So it's like putting a memory into the water. So for me, I would hold this bottle of water now, and I would sit in meditation for 15 minutes. If it goes longer, then that's fine. Sometimes an hour, it doesn't matter. But even if it's 5 minutes, it's good. So I would place my hands on the bottle, and I would be as comfortable as possible, put the beautiful music on like I've got on my background music that you can all go to. And then I would focus on my joy and happiness. So how would I want to feel if I'm at my happiest? I would picture that, and I'd close my eyes and see myself at the most happiest. I'd look at my body and see healed and strong. So I would see myself smiling. I would see myself maybe as a child when I was playing on the swing, swinging off the swing, laughing, feeling joyful, putting the energy into it, and then looking at myself with my eyes closed and looking at myself with my third eye and seeing myself at the most strongest and happiest. Now, you can use any of these tools for them 10 or 15 minutes by way of, just say you want to meet somebody. Just say you want to heal yourself from your family. Just say you want to meet somebody in the spirit world and you want to connect with them. You would do that by seeing yourself with somebody that you love in the spirit world and being together and holding each other. Or you would see yourself with somebody that you love, not necessarily what they look like, but hand in hand, walking down the street, walking wherever it is, smiling in Mother Nature, on the beach, and so on. If you want a job that you really want, close your eyes, see yourself doing that. So what you're doing, and I know it sounds bizarre and really strange and like it's cuckoo, but listen, I'm telling you, it works. It really does. You put the thought, that beautiful energy of this visualization of you doing something and being somebody and feeling strong and healthy and happy into this water, and you will create that in your energy, because it will clear all the fears, the worries, the illnesses, all that negative energy that creates the fears, the worries, the illnesses. And thus, by going to the root cause, you will heal yourself in time through all of the things that you have to take medication for all the time. So it's easy done. Secret for this is always top the water up when it gets halfway down. So this bottle now I will take water from this bottle and fill it back up again. Now, once the memory is in here, even one drop of that water is still there as the memory. So as long as you've got a few drops of water in there, if you fill it back up again, you will always have the same memory. All I do, just like my crystals, is I will take a crystal and put new memory into it. So when you buy off my website and you read on my website oh, that crystal, that's beautiful, and then you read about it, that is the information that is put into that crystal via this most powerful and unique pure energy healing crystal work. And you put that energy into what you want, and now the crystal has extra energy. Okay? And I think that's it. It'll save you a fortune from using aura sprays. And I'm not saying that they don't all work, but I am saying that Isn't it beautiful to make your own unique water purifying, cleansing, and healing aura, life force, negative energy spray? It is an incredible thing. I've done it 16 years. I have basically bottles everywhere. So through the day, through the night, I'll spray myself down and it works. It literally is a most powerful cleanser for your energy life force. So there you go. That's a little snippet of 5 minutes of what we do at the Pure Energy Healing course for 4 days. Thank you so much, guys. I'm sorry if you're not able to make it. There is a few seats available left for Canada and for Spain. Not many now. We're nearly run out. But you know what? If you can make it, you will be there. And I hope to see you for a most magical, amazing, fun-packed 4 days of learning how to heal yourself and how to become the most powerful healer that you already are. Have a great day, guys. Take care of yourself. See you in Toronto, April the 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, or in Spain on June the 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th. Take care of yourself. Link below, and I hope to see you soon. Take care, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I really do. Take care. Bye for now. Have a lovely day.